Uganda hosts Africa's largest refugee camp of 1.6 million people, more than twice as many as the European Union as a percentage of its population. But financial cuts could put its open-door model in jeopardy. Most of the refugees come from neighbouring South Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo, both tormented by violence and clashes. 81% of them are women and children, often fleeing after their villages were assaulted and their husbands and fathers were killed. The Nakivale settlement, home to 185,000 people in southwest Uganda, receives new arrivals every week.
Lorsque j'ai scellé au chat, j'ai rentré à la maison, j'ai la contrôle, ma famille est partie et moi j'ai fui moi-même.
Uganda lets all refugees in as it benefits from the humanitarian aid provided by international partners who finance infrastructures like schools and hospitals used both by refugees and the local population. The government even grants immediate protection to those who come from regions at war.
When it comes to Congolese, when it comes to Sudanese and South Sudanese, they're able to get prima facie refugee status. So they are given status and they don't go through the process, the entire process of registration.
In the settlements, every refugee is entitled to a small plot to cultivate food and generate a small revenue, while unaccompanied minors are entrusted to foster families. But the challenges are huge. In Nakivale, poverty and school dropouts are widespread, and refugees have to cope with only 3 kilograms of rice and half a kilogram of beans per month provided to them. With a stunting rate of 40%, acute malnutrition strongly affects the immune defences of children and their development.
The result is that such children are both susceptible to getting infections and also to dying from such infections. That is the biggest consequence of acute malnutrition in children.
The level of global humanitarian assistance to Uganda has decreased over the years. In 2018, around €155 was spent per year per refugee. Today, it's only €78.
All the operations are suffering from a deficit of funding. And I do believe that the ones that are more acute are getting more money. Uganda, being a more stabilized humanitarian operation, perhaps does suffer a bit more, but we're confident that we're going to be able to maintain our level of support.
Il governo dell'Uganda chiede più fondi ai partner internazionali per proseguire nella sua politica aperta nei confronti dei rifugiati, che ora è messa a serio rischio dall'aumento degli arrivi, 225.000 negli ultimi 2 anni, e da un alto tasso di natalità negli insediamenti. Vincenzo Genovese, Euronews, Entebbe.